In the quaint coastal town of Willow Bay, where the salty breeze danced with the scent of pine, Emma Hartley worked as a spirited interior designer with a knack for turning cluttered spaces into havens. At 27, her life was a whirlwind of sketches and fabric swatches. But her heart yearned for something more, something she couldn't quite name. One rainy afternoon, while rummaging through a thrift store for vintage decor, she bumped into Lucas Bennett, a soft-spoken carpenter with warm hazel eyes and calloused hands that told stories of hard work. He was holding a battered wooden clock, its hands frozen at 3:17. Their hands brushed as they reached for the same item, and a shy laugh sparked a connection neither expected. Lucas, 30, was a man of quiet strength, crafting furniture with a tenderness that belied his rugged exterior. He'd moved to Willow Bay after losing his parents, seeking solace in the rhythm of the sea. Emma, drawn to his gentle humor, asked him to restore the clock for a client. What began as a professional exchange bloomed into coffee dates at the town's cozy diner, where they shared dreams over steaming mugs. Emma loved Lucas's stories of carving wood into art, while Lucas admired Emma's fiery passion for creating beauty from chaos. Their love grew like the wildflowers along Willow Bay's cliffs, vibrant, unassuming, and resilient. A year later, they were inseparable. Lucas proposed under a starlit pier, the same clock now ticking proudly, marking the moment. Emma said yes, her heart full. They married in a small ceremony, surrounded by friends and the sound of waves. Life felt perfect until Emma began forgetting things. At first, it was small, misplaced keys, a missed appointment. But when she forgot Lucas's name one morning, panic set in. A doctor's visit confirmed their worst fears. Emma, at just 29, had early-onset Alzheimer's. The diagnosis shattered them, but Lucas refused to let it define their love. He filled their home with notes, photos, and mementos to anchor Emma's memories. Each morning, he'd recount their story, how they met, their first kiss, the way she laughed at his terrible puns. Emma, though frustrated by her fading mind, clung to these moments, her love for Lucas a lighthouse in the fog. She kept a journal, scribbling her thoughts before they slipped away, hoping to preserve their story. "I may forget you," she wrote, "but my heart never will." As months turned to years, Emma's condition worsened. She'd wander, calling Lucas a kind stranger, but he never wavered. He crafted a tiny wooden box engraved with their initials, filled with letters she'd written to herself, reminding her of their love. One evening, as they sat on their porch, Emma, lucid for a rare moment, looked at Lucas and whispered, "I'm sorry I'm leaving you piece by piece." Lucas, tears in his eyes, held her close. "You're not leaving. You're here in every breath I take." One winter, Emma's memories faded entirely. She no longer recognized Lucas or their home. Yet Lucas cared for her, reading her journal aloud, hoping some fragment of their love lingered. One night, Emma, frail but peaceful, rested her head on his shoulder as he read. She murmured, "This story is beautiful." Lucas smiled through tears, knowing that even if her mind forgot, her heart remembered. Emma passed quietly that spring with Lucas by her side, the wooden clock ticking softly. After her death, Lucas found a final note in her journal. "To the man who loved me through time, thank you for giving me forever." He carried her love forward, crafting furniture for others, each piece a tribute to their story. The town of Willow Bay never forgot them, their love a quiet legend whispered on windy nights.